Hi everyone, I'm Helen from Literary, and today I'm going to tell you why every author needs a mailing list. Okay, so at the London Book Fair earlier this month, every single panel I went to mentioned mailing lists as the essential author marketing tool, and honestly, they're right. Whether they're traditionally published, self-published, or anything in between, this is the one thing you truly own as an author. So in under the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be sharing 5 essential tips to help you understand what mailing lists are, why they matter, and when you need to start building one. Spoiler, it's sooner than you think. Okay, let's go. The first tip is a mailing list is a collection of email addresses from people who have chosen to hear from you. It's that simple, but don't underestimate it. These people want to know about you, about your books, about your events, about your behind the scenes news, and they've opted in. This isn't chasing followers. This is about creating your reader community. You do not need thousands of people in that community. Even a small, loyal list under 20 can make a huge impact. Okay, tip number 2, why mailing lists work. Basically, they work because you own them. TikTok, as we know, could be banned. X or Twitter could become a ghost town overnight. Hello. Websites crash, algorithms change, press coverage comes and goes. But your mailing list, that's yours. It's direct, it's personal, it's algorithm proof, and it's long term. So you're not shouting into the void, you're speaking directly to your people, and that's gold dust. Tip 3, when should you start building one? Right now is a pretty good answer to that. Before your book launches, before your next book launches, before you've even finished writing the next book. The earlier you start, the more time you have to grow your list, and you can use your writing journey as content. So you can share the highs, the lows, the progress, you can invite people in. By the time that book's coming out, you'll have readers ready to support you. So it's never too soon, but it's also never too late. Okay, if you on your fifth, your sixth, your seventh book and you still haven't sorted a mailing list out, yeah, you need to get cracking. But it's never too late. Tip number 4, where does the list live and how do you get people to sign up? So your list lives on an email marketing platform typically. It'd be something like MailerLite, ConvertKit, Substack. These tools are basically going to be the home for your list. They will help you to collect, to store, and to organize your subscribers. Now, obviously, you can start with something as simple as a spreadsheet or a Google Sheet as well. You don't have to go straight into the subscription only payment option. And some of these platforms you don't even have to pay to start. So just look around at what's going to work for you and scale up as you need. How are you going to get people onto your list in the first place is obviously the big question. And there's a whole load of stuff that we can talk about around that. And I will dig into in a lot more detail. Basically, the main tip I've got here is just offer something valuable in return for their email. This could be a free short story, a sneak peek into bonus content, maybe a chapter that didn't make the editorial cut. You could write an extra scene. You could have a character quiz. You could have a fact sheet if it's a non-fiction book, a worksheet, so they can dig in and actually take some action from some of the work that you've been putting together. Maybe some behind the scenes content, a video. There's loads of stuff you could be doing. So then you need to just basically promote that sign up link everywhere you can. So your website, your social media, even at live events, and just think of it as planting seeds for future growth, because that list will grow and grow and grow as you do, as your brand does. Tip number 5, list building is completely different from list communicating. Okay, so building is not the same as communicating. And this is where most people get confused. Building your mailing list is one skill. And we heard a lot about building your mailing list at London Book Fair. It's basically creating a community by getting people to sign up. Communicating with that list, with that community, that's another skill entirely. So we're thinking newsletters and email campaigns here. In this video, we're focusing on the building. We're not focusing on the communicating. That's the next video. Basically, without a list, there's no one to talk to. So we're starting with the building and then we're moving on to communicating. So don't worry, I will be covering how to communicate with your list in a future video. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube button, and then you actually be able to follow everything that we're doing. Okay, so to wrap up, your mailing list is your most powerful marketing tool as an author. It grows with you, it belongs to you, and it's built on trust. So if you can start it today, please do. Choose a platform, create a lead magnet, and start inviting people in. And remember, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, then give it a thumbs up, leave a comment with your biggest mailing list question, and I'll see you next time when we dig into how to talk to your list once you've got one. Until then, keep writing and keep building your reader community. Cheers, guys.